Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel for another tutorial. Look at this lovely 2-row repeat pattern. That's the front and that's the back. It looks like as though it's a front post double crochet, but it isn't. It is actually a treble, which we're working into the front loops. And the reason why we do a treble is because it kind of pushes the stitch down and it gives it this lovely texture. Very simple, very minimal, if that's what you like. This pattern is great for cardigans even, I guess, and blankets and throws, and let's have a look. You can make cushion covers, anything you want. Depends on the hook that you're using. You can see there's no spacing in this whatsoever. I've used a 4mm crochet hook with a lightweight yarn to create this feel, but of course you can use any yarn and any hook of your choice, depending on what you want to make. So the pattern is worked up in an even number of chains. What we have is a treble crochet and a single crochet, and we have 1 row of front loop single crochets only. And we need those because that's where we're working the treble. That's what gives us this lovely little ridge effect. I will go as slow as I can. If you don't know how to do the treble crochet, please have a look at those. Like I said, these are US terms and they're not that difficult to do. If you can do a double crochet, you can definitely do a treble. That's for the beginners. And if I am going a little bit too fast, please just slow me down from the settings options. Okay. Right, I'm going to push this aside. I have some light yarn here. You should be able to see it. Beige. Go ahead and do your slip knot how you do yours. This is how I do mine. And we'll do a very small sample. I always suggest to my ladies and gents, do a small sample, see how you feel, then you can switch your yarns and hooks. Do 14 chains. It's a very loud bird. Right. First row is a normal single crochet row, so you never count the 1 on the hook, skip 1, go to the second chain, pull up a loop and pull through 2. Next chain, pull up a loop and pull through 2. Put your hook in the next chain, pull up a loop and pull through 2. These are your single crochets and you want to do that to the end of the row. This is not row 1, this is just the row that we're going to build our work on. Okay, single crochet row. Right, now begins the pattern. So it's chain 1, flip your work, and for the very first stitch do a single crochet both loops. The remaining single crochets we will just work, there's the both loops, we will just work the front loop. Can you see? Not the back one, just the one front. So the first single crochet and the one on the end is both loops. Every other single crochet is front loops only. So pick up that one strand, the first loop, pull up the loop and pull through 2. This is a front loop single crochet. And the reason why we do that is because we need the other loop to remain here for the pattern. Remember, when you get to the very last one, pop your hook in both loops and do your very last single crochet. So that's row 1. Row 1 prepares us for row 2, and row 2 is just chain 1, flip your work, and there's the loops there. We will now do a single crochet both loops. In this row, row 2, we're working both loops for the single crochet. Right, now can you see the little loops that we've left behind? We are going to be working in those loops. Don't chain anything here. Yarn over twice for the treble crochet and bring your hook from here underneath to the top. Pull through the loop, pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2. So when we then go to the next stitch, we do a single crochet and this pops it out like that. So single crochet both loops. Next one is a treble crochet into that bottom loop, single crochet. Now back to the treble, so yarn over twice. So there was our single crochet, so we leave that one alone. We go to the next one, put your hook through, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Very next stitch, single crochet both loops, yarn over twice, go into the next loop here, pull up the loop, pull through 2, 2 and 2 for the treble. Very next stitch, single crochet both loops, yarn over twice. So remember, we've done the single crochet, we skip the one right underneath, we go to the next one. I always put my thumb here because I don't like it to stretch, but and try to keep the treble crochets quite neat and tight. You don't want a really loose, flimsy treble crochet sitting on the top. Next one, single crochet both loops, yarn over twice, go to the next stitch, the loop under the next stitch and do your treble. The next one is a single and then you're left with 2 stitches. So you can see we worked both loops for that single crochet, so you won't get a dash here, you'll get the loop here. That's your very last loop. Yarn over twice, go into that loop, pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Very last stitch, both loops, single crochet. How clever is that? Clever and simple. Chain 1, very first stitch, single crochet both loops, and we're back to row 1. There's our chains. We're just working the front loop only. Do your front loop, single crochets into every stitch. If you're not sure what's going on, always flip it over and double check. If you ever look back and think, oh God, I've picked up both loops on one of them, please go back and just redo that again, because you do need the loops. Very last one here, single crochet in both loops. Row 2 again, chain 1, go into the very first stitch, both loops, single crochet. Now yarn over twice and you can see they will sit on top of each other. So there's the loop here that we left behind. So yarn over twice, go into that loop. It's not that tricky, it's just because I'm working through the camera as well. Pull up the loop, pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Single crochet. Yarn over twice for the next one. Pull through 2, 2 and 2 for the treble. It will be easy for you to see now, because that's the stitch that we don't work, so it will always be a single crochet there. And the treble will always sit on the treble crochet. And if you're not sure, is it this one or this one, just go for the loop that's sitting on the previous treble. That's a little easy tip for you. Just bear with me, it's getting 2 stitches remaining. There's the very last loop. do your treble, and very last stitch, single crochet both loops. So the front loop single crochet is only on the individual single crochet row. When you're doing it with the treble, it's both loops. And that's how you'll carry on. How simple, but yet cute. Right, let me bring the other piece in for you, and that's how it looks. Hope you like this tutorial, guys. I think it's a really lovely one. It's got a lovely flat piece at the back, which is, like I said, it's great for lots of projects. And yeah, and this is how it sits. Right, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, like and share. I hope you like the patterns that I'm making, and please do let friends and family know so they can also join in. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one.